Okay, people numbered 1 through 7. Please come into the room. My name is Atsushi Kaito, and I'm a board member of an apparel company where my grandfather is a chairman and my father is a president. We have a total of 19 fashion and general merchandise brands, and today is the second round of image model auditions for one of those fashion brands. 21 applicants passed the document screening. The 6 who passed the second round of screening have personal interviews and camera tests. I like how hard they all work to showcase themselves. Okay, next 15 to 20, please come in.
Number 18, Nozomi Takai.
Who would have thought my ex-girlfriend would apply? She noticed too. I hope it doesn't get troublesome. I worked at an affiliate company for 2 years after college as a regular company employee on my father's advice. Then joined my current company when I was 24. Became a board member last year and will be 28 this year. When I was 22 years old, after I had been working for about half a year. She was 2 years younger than me and was an aspiring model under an agency. My senior invited me to a drinking party where I met her and she asked me my number, which led to a dating.
Hey, a pub again?
Is there something you want to eat?
You know, I'm a model. I don't want to consume my limited calories in something so trivial. Delicious.
I wouldn't be able to afford to eat at a place like this every time we go out to eat. I was told to earn my own food when I joined the workforce. I just started to work and the salary wasn't much, so it was a burden for me as a 22-year-old.
Hey, I have a bag and some shoes I want.
I can't give you presents on days that aren't special.
What? From the vibe around me at the drinking party, you seemed like someone who had money and connections since you work for a big apparel company.
But I don't have that kind of money.
But the seniors at Atsushi's workplace said your family is rich and you have a promising future.
So she asked my contacts for money from the beginning. Anyway, it's a burden to be asked for bags and shoes every time I see you.
Huh? Then I want to break up with you because you don't deserve me. I am a model. I've been in magazines lately and I'm going to become even more famous from here. I don't need a man who can't invest in me.
Dump me after 11 months. And there may be many men who like that kind of expensive woman, but I can't, so I'm glad we broke up. When we broke up, I thought Nozomi was going to be a successful model, but I never saw her on TV or in magazines after that. Kaito-san, was there a nice girl today? Buratani-san. I'll take it home and discuss it with my colleagues. And then the second round of auditions was over and we were about to leave the venue.
Hey, are you a board member of Ski Inc. Atsushi?
This is the worst. Excuse me, I have to hurry back to the office.
Wait, only 3 people be selected for this audition, right? You can at least open a slot with your power, can't you?
No. Well then...
Atsushi, you're going to push for me, right?
I'll only make a fair decision.
You know what? I really regretted it after we broke up. I still like you, Atsushi. And I was thinking every day if I could meet you somewhere. You still like me too, don't you?
That's ridiculous. How many years do you think it's been? It's been 6 years. I'm sorry, but I'm in a hurry. I managed to get down to the basement through the restricted door, got into my car and left. I have a bad feeling about the future. The next day, started snooping around me. She was in front of my office building before I left for work, and of course, she was waiting for me on my way home.
Hey, you know I'm 26 years old, right? I'm running out of time.
I'm sorry, but this kind of behavior by audition participants is problematic.
Don't be such a stranger. We're a couple.
What? You can't cheat, so you just have to win fair and square.
Let's get back together.
Each time I managed to turn her away, but it was very stressful. Nana, I'm sorry. That's why I don't think we should meet for a while. Yeah, I'll work it out as soon as I can.
I see. Okay, I understand. But I'm worried about you. She's your ex-girlfriend, right?
Yeah, but I don't have feelings for her at all, so don't worry about that. I have a girlfriend named Nana who I've been dating for about 4 years now, but Nozomi keeps pestering me so much that I can't even see her.
Wow, you live in a tower mansion. Can you let me in the house for a bit?
1 week before the second round of auditions was to be decided, he showed up in front of my mansion.
Atsushi, please. This is my last chance.
That's not just you, right? I think everyone is auditioning with that kind of determination.
Atsushi, you still like me, don't you? Please. Will you stop? Atsushi still likes you? I can't ignore that line. What? Nana? Why are you here, Nana? Do you live in this tower mansion too? Oh, I admire you. I'm a big fan. I've always wanted to be a model like you. If you wanted to be a model like me, you wouldn't even think about cheating to win an audition. I'm already 26.
I'm in a relationship with a famous model, but because of Nozomi, I haven't been able to see her for almost a month. Today is the day she came all the way to my mansion to meet me. But she saw Nozomi and came out unexpectedly.
I haven't been able to go on a date with Atsushi for almost a month because you've been hanging around him. To put it bluntly, you're a bother.
Hey, Nana.
What? Are you dating Atsushi? Yes, and don't ever make a pass at Atsushi again. Huh. I wonder what will happen when the public finds out about this. You're a very popular model after all. I'd be happy to keep quiet about it if you let me pass the audition. Suit yourself. With a gut like yours, even if you cheat and get famous, you'll probably disappear in no time. What? Don't be cocky just because you're a little famous. You better remember.
I'm pretty sure she's going to talk at this rate. Wouldn't it be a problem if she exposes it?
We've been together for 4 years. I mean, people are gonna find out sooner or later, so why not? And if I lose my job, you'll take me as your wife, right?
Of course, I'd like to marry you any day.
Really?
This one incident may have strengthened the bond between Nana, but sure enough, 2 days later, the articles were all over the place. She really did it. But no matter how much her love life came out in the news, Nana's popularity didn't change.
Please comment on the news of your love affair. I've been in a relationship with him for 4 years, and I've always loved him. I was the one who confessed my feelings to him. I think it was a good opportunity because we want to get married soon. I don't know who leaked the information, but thank you very much.
In the interview, she talked about her love for me so earnestly that everyone started supporting her. Ah, how lucky. I'm jealous. I really like Nana's debut commercial. She really is beautiful and has a sense of transparency. But she's a good match with the executive director. People in the company tease me a little bit, but no real harm is done, and I was relieved.
We should have made it public sooner.
Yeah, now that it's public, maybe I should go and formally greet your parents.
Yeah, do that.
And later, the results of the second round of auditions were announced and Nozomi wasn't selected. It was a fair result with no personal feelings between me or anyone else. But a few days later, I am truly sorry about this. Well, the model who had a relationship with Aburatani-san was not hired this time, so I think there's no problem on our image. One of the judges this time was a talented director and PR manager at an advertising agency. An article on Aburatani-san and Nozomi going into a hotel together was released. What are they doing?
It's so stupid. Aburatani always tries to get unsuccessful models and celebrities by baiting them with auditions and TV appearances every time. Even though he's notorious for not actually giving them any work. I can't believe she fell for it.
She was in such a hurry, saying she didn't have time.
Well, young and beautiful models are debuting all the time. But that article, it'd be hard to make a comeback.
That became a pretty big story and was fired from the company. Nozomi, when her agency found out about it, she was unable to get even the smallest of jobs. She was even told that she would never be able to make it as a model.
Hey, you're coming to my parents' house next Sunday for a greeting, right?
Yeah.
They want duck buns for souvenirs.
Okay.
My name is Kaito Sakai. I work as a manager of my family's furniture store, which is owned by my father. And recently, a reasonably priced furniture store opened in the store's neighborhood. There seems to be a demand for it, and that furniture store is doing well. Well, well, well! Isn't it the manager of Sakai Furniture? Hello? Oh, hello, owner of interior store Kushuhawa. Looks like it's gonna rain this afternoon. Yes, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge when delivering large furniture. Absolutely! Let's work hard! Yes, the owner of the new interior store Kushuhawa was a friendly person. We're rivals in terms of business, but our store deals in custom-made and semi-custom-made furniture, while they mostly deal with ready-made furnitures. It seems that the clientele is well divided, and our store's sales have not declined in particular.
Oh, good morning, manager.
Good morning, Mamiya-san.
I've brought new storage cabinets for store samples, and I'm here to report that the sideboard notice-on order will be completed on schedule.
Oh, thank you so much. Our store has 2 showrooms and a workshop where we make furniture separately from the store. There are about 10 furniture craftsmen who make furniture in a workshop located a little outside of town. Mamiya-san here is one of the craftsmen who sometimes brings furniture to the store.
Manager, with the high price, how is it since the new furniture shop opened in the neighborhood?
Oh, don't worry about it. We have many customers who have known us for a long time. We are a store for customers who want good quality products, so I think we can coexist well.
I see. You're right. I was a little worried when I heard some of my seniors talking about what they would do if there was a sudden decrease in work.
The number of orders hasn't changed, right?
That's for sure.
For example, you can buy a sofa for 40,000 yen at a store over there, but it costs 250,000 yen at ours. But we aren't just selling the same product at a higher price. Our products are made of more expensive materials and require more time and effort. It depends on the customer's lifestyles whether they want reasonably priced products or quality products. As long as there are customers who want quality products, even if they are expensive, our store will never go out of business. About 2 months after the opening of the interior store Kushuhawa, I started getting more and more silent phone calls to my store. Yes, thank you for calling. This is Sekai Furniture. Hello? Another silent call.
The manager told me that a customer came in and put a sign on the door that said temporarily closed.
What? Temporarily closed?
The customers believed the sign and were about to leave. But they were wondering why the lights were on inside the store, so they told us. I thought there were less customers than usual today, but I think a lot of them went away.
I'll check the security cameras. Silent calls as well. It has to be harassment. I don't know if it's the same culprit, but there he is. He's wearing a hat, so I don't know who he is.
Manager, what's going on?
Oh, hey, I was just looking at the security cameras because the store is being harassed.
This outfit.
Does it ring a bell?
Yes, I saw someone dressed like this walking down the road as I was driving my truck to the store. I think he was the son of the owner of the interior design store, Kushihara.
What? Son of the owner? Are they harassing us because they're upset since there's a furniture store nearby? Oh man, I thought we were getting along well.
Manager, maybe it's my fault.
What?
I thought I should talk to the owner and the manager about it, but actually...
According to Mamiya-san, the son of the owner of the interior design store, Sabara, was trying to headhunt Mamiya-san out of the store and was persistently trying to get her to work for them. He kept coming back again and again, even after she refused. Mamiya-san is a beautiful woman, so maybe he has an ulterior motive.
The other day, he tried to enter the workshop without permission, and the leader turned him away. I'm sorry if it was my fault that the store started getting harassed.
No, even if it was because Mamiya-san refused to be headhunted, you didn't do anything wrong. Thank you for telling me.
Manager, I want to work at this current workshop. I like my current workplace.
I understand how you feel, Mamiya-san. I'm gonna talk to the owner's son. Can you leave this to me?
Thank you.
The inconvenience for a valued craftsman is a bigger problem than the harassment of the store. I immediately contacted the interior design store, Kushihara, to speak with the owner's son. I heard that you tried to enter our workshop without permission. That area is off limits to authorized personnel. And please stop following Mamiya-san around. Did you really do that? I'm very sorry. I will discuss this with my son. Yes, thank you very much. And please don't put up posters in my store without my permission. Huh? What are you talking about? If you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, that's fine. But if something happens again, I'll go to the police with the security camera recordings. Did you do something? I didn't! I thought it'd be hard if the owner became hostile too, but he didn't change and he was a good man. But apparently he has a lot of trouble with his son. Then the harassment stopped in the store, and the owner's son never came to the workshop. But the stalking of Mamiya-san was not over yet.
I see him often on my way to and from work. The talks of headhunting stopped, but it's a little weird.
Please, go home with the people at the workshop so you won't be alone. If you can't rely on anyone, please call me.
Thank you.
When I was wondering if I should talk to the owner again, a regular came into the store. What happened to your arm? Oh, this? I had a bad experience the other day. My kid wanted cheap furniture for his own place, so I bought him some shelves at the interior store, Kusahara. I hired an assembly and delivery service, and then they put it together at home. But the screws weren't properly screwed in, and when I was putting things in after the guy left, it collapsed. I fell and hurt myself. Is that so? And I heard the assembly worker was the owner's son. And then I heard from one of our gossipy employees, the owner of the interior design store, Kusuhara, was furious with his son. He apologized to the customer, paid the medical bills, and demoted his son. I was passing by the interior store at Kusuhara one day when I saw the owner's son with a shaved head and a nameplate that said apprentice. But the shop has lost its reputation and is no longer as busy as it was when it first opened. The store lost its reputation and is no longer as lively as it was when it first opened. Surely it will take some time to regain credibility. I hope the owner's son will have a little bit of a change of heart now.
That's enough. If you keep following me, I'll call the police.
Why'd you say that? I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. What? Is that Mamiya-san and the owner's son? Hey! Are you following Mamiya again?
Oh, manager.
I'm not following her. I'm just talking to her because we ran into each other. Mamiya-san is annoyed, so if you're a man, why don't you back off gracefully? Why don't you back off? You like Mamiya-san too, don't you? That's why you get in my way, right? Your ulterior motive is so obvious, it's disgusting. Huh?
Your ulterior motive is creepy, but the manager's isn't. I'd be happy if the manager had ulterior motives.
What? What?
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I like the manager. I would never fall for you.
What? Mamiya-san.
I'm not lying. It's true. I've always admired you, manager. That's why I never wanted to leave my current workplace. Because I want to make furniture at the manager's store.
Thank you. Your feelings. I'm happy.
I think you just found out how I feel. So you don't have to give me an answer right away. I'd be happy if you could just be aware of me, though.
Mamiya-san. I didn't know she makes such a cute face. After that, I became aware of Mamiya-san. I was attracted to Mamiya-san, and we ended up going out. I heard that around the same time, the son of the owner of the interior store at Kusuhara quit the store and moved to another prefecture. I'm not sure why, but maybe he moved because he didn't want to see us dating. After that, our furniture shop has been loved by many customers. Since the owner's store left, we've been able to maintain a good relationship with the interior store at Kusuhara. My name is Tomobe of Sekai No Fushigi Moving Company. Pleased to meet you.
Tomobe. Koki? Are you Koki, who went to elementary school with me?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh, Koki's parents run a moving company, right? I had completely forgotten about that. You've come a long way.
My name is Koki Tomobe. My father runs a short-distance moving company with 7 other employees besides my family. It's a small company, but thankfully it has a good reputation among customers and is thriving. Today I came to give an estimate to a customer who was moving from the top floor of a high-rise mansion, but it was the home of a former classmate of mine, Aya Ijuin, who came from a rich family. I was classmates of Ijuin-san in elementary school, and I distinctly remember her family being really rich. But that wasn't the only reason. Ijuin-san's father was a kind man who donated money to build playground equipment in the schoolyard and added books to the library. In addition, Ijuin-san's father invited all of the current students to go see musicals and plays. I think this gave many children more options for their future.
The musical by the 5 Seasons Theater Company was amazing.
The costumes were so cool.
Oh, I wish I could have seen it too. It was my chance to go see the musical, but I got a fever.
Is something wrong? Still not feeling well?
Oh, Injuin-san, I'm fine now. I was just bummed that I couldn't go with you guys to see the musical.
Actually, my family and I are going to see a musical again next week. Would you like to come with us, Koki? This is a different story from the one we went with everyone else, so let me know.
I think it would be possible, but Ijuin-san's father said, "Sure, let's go together," and took me to see the musical. The Ijuin family are also kind. I don't think there are many people who think this much about other people's kids, which is why everyone loved Ijuin-san and respected her parents so much. It's a nice apartment, but I guess she's moving. Your new address?
The information is written on this piece of paper.
A 6-mat room, I see. All the stuff here won't fit there. What would you like to do with it?
I'd like to take as much as I can with me, since it's all very important and holds memories.
But if you do, you'll run out of living space.
Then you can get rid of my accessories, clothes, and bag, but I'd like to keep everything that belongs to my mom and dad.
According to Ijuin-san's story, Her father's company got cleverly taken over by an alliance of all of his relatives. Apparently, her parents, who were deceived by their trusted relatives, are now in hospital.
But don't worry, there are many things that happen in life, and the day will come when we can laugh as a family again. I believe until that day, it will be a matter of patience.
She's forcing a smile. I wish I could help her somehow. Is there any place where you could just leave your stuff?
I don't have any relatives I can rely on anymore. I'm thinking of renting a warehouse or something. I'll have to look into the cost.
Okay, I'll see what I can find, so should I just give you the estimate for today?
Yes, thank you. It's scary. I can't believe they took over the company.
I know.
If she doesn't have any money, I think she could make a lot of money just by selling everything in that room. But I couldn't bring myself to tell her that.
Yes, I'm gonna ask the president and my father if I can borrow the warehouse space as well. So, do you think we can rent a warehouse to Ijuen-san? Ijuen-san? She took great care of you when you were in elementary school. That's right. She took me to see a musical with her family when I had a fever and couldn't go. I remember well. I see. I can't believe they're going through that. Okay, I'll make it so we can take her stuff. We were able to secure a place for Ijuen-san's belongings, so the large furniture was put in storage, and the bare minimum of belongings were moved to the new place. Ijuen-san, are you okay? You can come check on your stuff anytime if you want, okay?
Koki-kun, thank you very much. But I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm happy about your kindness. The moment I became poor, other people stopped caring for me, but you didn't make fun of me and help me.
Who are these other people? I'm sure there are many people who would help you if they heard you're in trouble.
Friends from middle school, high school, and college. They won't even return my calls anymore.
Oh yeah, Ijuen-san went to a nice private school from junior high. Did you rely on your elementary school friends like me? I don't think there's anyone in our elementary school who wasn't grateful to you. I'm sure if they heard you're in trouble, they'd all come running.
I can't do that.
Why don't you give it a try? Ijuen-san came from a rich family, but she was very humble and very kind. I remember thinking as a child, people with money are educated. Educated people have rich hearts. She said she'd sell her own things, but didn't want to sell her parents' things. I'm sure she'll always have a kind heart. I called my own classmates to tell them about Ijuen-san. And on Saturday, 3 days after Ijuen-san moved into her 6-mat room, thanks to your family, I was able to see the play, right? After that, I wanted to be an actor, and my dream came true.
I became a designer because Injin-san's mother introduced me to an haute couture company. I became an academic because of a book Inji-san lent me.
I became a businessman because I admired Ijuen-san's father. It's still small, but I donate to a children's home.
You've all come such a long way.
A lot of our classmates gathered. Let's move to a pub I know because we've got a lot of people.
I said, the people I admire the most are the parents of my elementary school classmate. Same.
I know you have a lot to worry about until your parents get out of the hospital. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Everyone.
How are your parents, Ijuen-san?
When I met Koki again and told them how well he's been treating me, they smiled for the first time in a while. I'm sure they'll be even more cheerful when I tell them about today.
But still, I can't forgive the relatives. My company does business with Ijuen-san's company, and I thought your father was still the president. Ijuen-san, why don't you start a new company?
A company? But it'll be a company with no employees and no clients.
If you have a company, I'm sure your former employees, business partners, and people who are indebted to your parents will gather there. That's great! I'll stop doing business with my current company and start business with Ijuen-san's father's company. I'll do the same!
Will it really work out?
You're such a good person. You won't lose to those who will take over your company in a cowardly way. I can't believe it! We're all in this together.
Everyone, thank you.
After that, when Ijuen-san's father was discharged from the hospital, we united and helped them start a new company. And without going so far as to talk about the betrayal by relatives, we all casually mentioned that Ijuen-san's father has started a new company at our respective locations of work. and employees who heard the rumors moved to the new company one after another. Apparently, the company's policies have changed since the head of the company was replaced by the relatives, and the treatment of employees became much worse. The employees moved to the new company in search of Ijuan-san's father, and so did the client's companies. Before we knew it, the new company was not so different from the old one. I hear that the relatives who had the best parts of the company completely taken out are now running at a loss, complaining. I can't believe it! The only thing that changed was the look of the company, and almost everything that was taken from us has come back!
Seriously, it's all thanks to Koki, who came to give me a moving estimate that day.
No, it's all because of everything Ijuan-san has done for us.
But not everyone was willing to help. There were people who scorned our use of money to help others as hypocrisy and publicity. People I thought were my friends probably thought the same.
It may be difficult to get everyone to understand, but I think there are a lot more people who are willing to help you out this time. Don't forget that.
Koki, thank you. Then I will continue to be glad that I met you despite your modesty.
But well, thank you.
You really helped us out, Tomobe. You took care of all of our furniture, right? I think only another contractor would have to sell everything to move in.
Well, that's what you wanted, right?
Yes, but I'm sure you're the only one who could have fulfilled this wish, Koki.
That's right. If the house we live in still has the same furniture we held in our hearts, our lives will be much the same as they've been in the past.
It's like a company! What's important is the inside! There are many things that happen in life, and the day will come when we can laugh as a family again. Do you remember saying that? It became true.
Oh, you're so kind and reliable. I'm going to fall for you.
What?
Oh, that's great! The key to our family's revival, being Aya's husband, would make for a wonderful story.
The success of Ijuan-san's company was a result of the cooperation of all of her former classmates. It's true that you were the first of them all, right? It's thanks to you that they all came together.
I am sure my parents approve of you, so why don't we go and see if I'm a suitable girlfriend for you?
Yes, I said yes in the heat of the moment, but I can't possibly have any complaints about Ijuan-san being my girlfriend. Me and Ijuan-san are dating on the premise of marriage. There are sad things in life, but there are also many happy and joyful things. I'll keep that in mind and try my best in life. My name is Ren Mizu. I'm 26 years old. I'm incredibly sad right now. This is not good. I need to lose weight. I'm called a marshmallow by people at work, and some of the older workers adore me because I look like a mascot, but it's still not good. My BMI and LDL has become higher than last year, and I gained 12 kilograms in 2 years. I've been eating all wrong since I started living alone. I can't cook since I started living alone 2 years ago. I've only been eating convenience store lunches, fast food, ramen at night, and snacks. It's not that I don't like vegetables, but I never buy salads and eat them. I don't need a detailed checkup, but I do need to be monitored. The doctor told me that I don't have any disease, but I should improve my diet for the future. Fatty, are you shocked to see your lack of self-control and selfishness show up in your body? Kaiba. You're getting fatter and fatter. You might start rolling. You could join the gourmet food race. He's my colleague, Akira Kaiba. I'm jealous of his slimness. No, he enjoys teasing me about my fatness. I feel sorry for you, Kaiba, too. Huh? Feel sorry for Kaiba? He's so envious of you because you're trusted by everyone around. You're doing well in sales and our bosses like you. That's probably why he's always picking on you about your looks. Well, I've got a nice build that makes people want to pickle me. I like Ren's soft body. You're also a great cuddle buddy. But I don't think my internal reputation is something to be envied. I can't help but feel sorry for Kaiba since he sees you as a rival. Well, I've tried to avoid seeing him to some extent, but after that, Kaiba still laughed at me in public every day, calling me fat and whatnot. I know myself that I shouldn't be in the shape I'm in now, and that's why Kaiba's daily words have been weighing heavily on my heart. If this continues, I'm gonna get a mental breakdown. To silence Kaiba, this is the only way. I made up my mind and decided to attend a cooking class I'd actually glanced at a few times out of curiosity. which was in the building of the nearest station. I'm trying to lose weight, and I thought I'd start by improving my diet by cooking for myself, so,
Well, that's a great idea. Then let's try to cook your own meals 3 times a week.
I'm a novice cook, is that okay?
Of course. You're more than welcome. I'll do my best to make cooking fun for you, okay?
Yes, I'll do my best. And so I decided to attend cooking classes twice a week. Kikuyami Yu, the teacher in charge of my class, usually runs a restaurant in front of the station. Kikuyami Sensei is kind to everyone, dependable and well liked by all of her students. She's a good teacher, which may be natural since he's an instructor, but her teaching style is also very good. And she makes me more interested in cooking. I enjoy these twice-a-week classes and can't wait to hear her compliments. My cooking skills were getting better and better. I've been having a lot of fun cooking lately, so I was thinking of getting more cookware.
Oh, you can talk to me when it comes to cookware.
Really? Please tell me all about it. Cooking for myself has helped me to think about nutritional balance, and I started bringing homemade lunches to work. After 4 months of taking cooking classes, I become a gourmet cook and was starting to lose weight. Oh, I'm in rice today. Looks good. It's not just an omelette, it's an omelette with oatmeal instead of rice. Oatmeal? I've heard of it before. Oh, Kaiba put on a lot of weight recently. I heard a rumor that's because he found his favorite restaurant. Yeah, apparently he fell for a woman at a restaurant and he goes there every day to talk to her. That's what he told me. Seriously? The other guy said he started refusing invitations to drink, but he was eating out a lot for the sake of the women he fell for. I wonder if he's loyal. She said she prefers people who eat a lot, so he's forcing himself to eat a lot at the restaurant. He's so reckless. It's cute if you ask me, but he's still attacking you with his sarcasm. I wish I could show him the mirror. He was so excited that the reason he's been so tired lately is because he's been given so much work to do. Lover's got to be messing with his brain. Oh, by the way, Ren, how's the cooking class going lately? Yeah, it's great. The teacher is really nice and it makes me happy to get compliments, so it makes me want to cook better. Really? Is she pretty? Single? Yes, she's really pretty and cute, and I think she said she was single. Otherwise, she wouldn't have gone shopping for groceries and cooking utensils with me on my days off. Huh, I'm feeling a little bit of love here too. It's been a long time since Ren was interested in love, so let's not make fun of him too much. Oh, I baked Okara cheese cookies. Do you want some? Yeah, I love your cooking because you eat a lot. Thanks. Kikuyama-sensei and I gradually started going out to eat at each other's favorite restaurants and even went on little day trips. We also have picnics in the park where we show off our home-cooked meals to each other. Wow, this egg sandwich is so delicious. The dough is so soft and fluffy.
Don't worry, it's low-sugar bread. Mukomiso-san's bread is also very good.
I'm glad. It's all thanks to Kikuyama-san.
That's not true. You're so ambitious. Even I'm surprised at how much you've grown. It's all because of your hard work.
If it wasn't for Kikuyama-sensei, I wouldn't have understood the true meaning of cooking.
I'm so embarrassed. You're so direct in expressing your feelings. When I see someone who is so positive, it makes me want to work harder too. So I'm the one who should be thanking you.
No. Months passed, and for the first time, Kikuyama-sensei invited me to her restaurant. I've been avoiding going to her restaurant because I thought she might not be attracted to me after meeting me at the cooking class, so I was completely elated by his invitation. But, Kaiba! Mukumizu, what a coincidence. You're here for dinner too? No,
Mukomiso-san, please have a seat here.
Sensei, good evening! Thank you for inviting me today.
Thank you for coming. It's so refreshing to see you here.
What? Yes, it's very refreshing to see a new Kikuyama-sensei. You look very pretty.
Thank you.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, Kikuyama-san is the teacher of the cooking class I go to. Cooking class?
That's right. So you two know each other?
Yes, we work together.
Oh, what a coincidence.
What? So you're going out together with a teacher on the weekends? I was talking about Kikuyama-sensei. You're kidding, right? I'm not.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Oolong tea? You always used to drink juice.
Since Mukomiso-san became health conscious, he doesn't drink much juice anymore, right?
Yes, you're the teacher after all.
I think I know more about your diet than anyone else, Mukomiso-san.
That's right.
Kaiba-san, If you have any problems with food, ask Mugumisu-san, and he will give you lots of good advice.
What? Ah! After that, Kaiba kept getting involved with me, but it kind of seemed like he was flustered. After Kaiba was gone, I heard from Kikuyama-sensei that Kaiba was a regular customer. Then I understood why he was flustered, and at the same time, I felt a little sorry. A few months later, oh, it's back! No, it's better than that. A few months after I started cooking for myself and working out in my spare time, I noticed that my weight returned to normal and could easily fit into the suit I was wearing a few years ago. Alright, I've decided that when I can wear this suit, I'm going to confess my feelings to Kikuyama-sensei. I'm going to confess to the sensei store I go.
Mugumisu-san?
Kikuyama-sensei, what a coincidence. Are you shopping?
Yes, I was about to go shopping when I saw you, Mugumisu-san, in a suit, working on your day off?
No, I came to see you, Kikuyama-sensei.
Me?
Yes, I'm a little confused by our unexpectedly early meeting. But yeah, it's fine.
Hmm?
I like you, Kikuyama-sensei. If you'd like, please go out with me.
Yes, with pleasure.
What? So fast? Are you sure?
Of course. I couldn't hide my feelings any longer either.
Oh, that means...
I've been watching your efforts by your side ever since you had a soft body. When I'm with you, I get energy from you. How can I not like you?
Kikuyama-sensei.
Besides, I wouldn't go out on weekends with a guy I didn't like.
That's the same for me.
Yes. So, I already had my answer. I like you too. And I'd like you to go out with me.
Yes. And so, we made a new start. Then Kaiba started taking cooking classes, and he quickly realized we were dating. He complained about it at work for a while, but it didn't bother me as much as it used to. Well, I thought Kaiba was going to quit soon, but it seems he recently found a woman at the cooking class, and I see him with that woman a lot.
I heard Kaiba's going on a date with that girl next time.
What, really? Is that why he was so excited at work yesterday? I was right when I said he might have found a new love with a co-worker.
If they get together, should we invite them to a double date?
What? Did I prefer a double date with my co-worker Kusaka and just golf head first?
Oh, your coworker has a girlfriend? That's new.
They've been dating since school. She's interested in our cooking, so I'll see her to making lunch for her.
Wow, that's great. Let's go on a double date next week.
What? I'll ask him tomorrow.
Yay! Make sure you ask him about his allergies.
My name is Koki Nakajima. I'm a 26-year-old and I work for a pudding company owned by my uncle. Our main business is researching the best pudding in the world and running a select store. I run an e-commerce store specializing in pudding in the mail order department. It's still so hot, my head is spinning. Look out!
Oh,
Are you okay? Let's sit down on the bench over there.
thank you.
Should I call the station attendant?
It's okay. I'm sorry. I think I'm a little anemic. I'll be fine after a rest.
Oh, here, take this as a coolant.
What? Frozen pudding?
Yes, I like to eat cold pudding that has melted a little by the time I get to the office, so I freeze it. It's hot, so I think it's kind of nice to hold.
It's cold. But I feel sorry to use pudding as a coolant. I mean, it looks delicious.
You can take it, so go ahead and eat it if you'd like. People say it loses its flavor when it's frozen, but it's delicious and I recommend it.
You like pudding?
Yes, I like pudding so much that I joined a pudding company. That pudding is also our own product.
Wow. I like pudding too. Would you like to talk about pudding with me sometime?
What?
Well, we have a meal together or something.
I've never had a woman ask me out before. But this person seems to like pudding too, and as an employee of a pudding company, it might be instructive to hear her thoughts on pudding. Well then, by all means.
I'm glad. Please give me your number. And thank you for the pudding. It will be a treat.
Rina Kagawa. To exchange contact information with a woman who likes pudding? How lucky. Ah, damn it! We're losing today! Huh? What's wrong, Uncle? Oh, Goki! Our pudding's losing in the online popularity rankings! That's so frustrating! Calm down. Our pudding was better than theirs yesterday, wasn't it? It goes up and down depending on the day. If we're not careful, their pudding might take over the top spot. I'm off to sales! It's our pudding that's gonna take over! Uncle, you're really fired up today, too. Our company has rivals, Our company specializes in fresh pudding, but our rival specializes in baked pudding. We're at each other's throats because of our different pudding obsessions. Moreover, the president of the rival company is a classmate of my uncle's from his college days. They've been rivals since their school days, competing with each other in studies and sports, and once fell in love with the same woman and fought over her. And both sides started companies with about 40 employees and are competing over fresh pudding or baked pudding. I don't know if they're enemies or friends.
Thank you for your help this morning. I arrived safely at the office. The pudding was delicious. Would you like to have dinner with me tomorrow after work?
Oh, I'm glad. The pudding was good too. I'm glad to hear that, but please don't push yourself too hard. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. And the next day, after work, I went to dinner with Kagawa-san.
Thank you for the other day. This is a thank you. I put some coolant inside, but please put it in the fridge as soon as you get home.
Oh, thank you for taking the trouble. This is our rival company's baked pudding. Uncle says he doesn't eat pudding from a rival company, but the pudding here is delicious too. I have something too. This time it's not frozen, so you can enjoy its true taste and flavor.
Wow, I'm so happy. The pudding Nakajima-san gave me was so good. I think it was the best fresh pudding I've ever had.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Kagawa-san seems to really like pudding, and we had a lot of pudding talk. She seemed to really enjoy listening to me, and her stories were interesting. Time flew by so fast. Oh, I better go soon or the pudding will go bad.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought you something that would make you leave early.
No, I brought one too, so we're even.
I wanted to talk to you more.
Me too. So why don't we talk again next time?
Yes, by all means.
I'll take you to the station.
Thank you.
Marina?
Oh, Dad.
Who's this?
This is Koki Nakajima. I told you I almost fell off the platform yesterday morning, right? He was the one who helped me, and I was thanking him today.
Oh, I see. Thank you for helping my daughter. No problem. I'm glad it was nothing serious. Rina, why do you have that company's pudding?
Nakajima-san gave it to me. It's his company's pudding.
Rina, don't associate yourself with this company!
What?
What? I told you that company is our competitor! You can take this pudding back! You can have our pudding, so don't ever see my daughter again!
But...
No. Come on, Rina, we're going home together!
Nakajima-san... I'm sorry.
That's Uncle's rival? Kagawa-san was the daughter of the president of a rival company. I know him and Uncle are like cats and dogs, but I didn't think he would treat me like that after I helped someone. I'm home. Oi, Koki's here! Want to have a drink? No, I'm good. Koki, why do you have our pudding and the company's pudding? I happened to meet the daughter of that company. Huh? Don't befriend the daughter of a rival company! It won't end well! Don't eat the pudding! Don't drag us into your problems, and the pudding is innocent too. Oh, it's good. It's delicious. Baked pudding too. Pudding made with love. It's delicious.
I'm so sorry about earlier. I told my father I don't want to talk to him for a while. I wanted to eat the pudding.
Kagawa-san. I don't care if Kagawa-san's father and uncle don't get along or not. I want to get to know Kagawa-san better. I want to see you again. We started meeting and hung out together in secret. We had to be careful not to get in trouble with each other's relatives if they found out we were meeting. But I started liking Kagawa-san to the point where I thought it was fun to meet like that. And Kagawa-san started liking me too. At that time, a big incident happened at the office. What? We can no longer ship eggs to our company! I'm sorry, but we'd like to end the contract next time. Oh no! Our pudding depends on your eggs! I'm so sorry. Oh my god! President, what's going on? A major food manufacturer is gonna buy up all the eggs from a brand that we've been with, and they won't be able to supply us. What? If the eggs change, the taste of the pudding changes. If we can't find eggs that taste even better than those eggs, our puddings will be finished. No. Me and a few other employees traveled all over the country in search of new eggs. But we couldn't find any eggs that satisfied us. What? Right? No. We worked like mad to find the next egg within the contract period. Who would have thought we'd lose access to the brand of eggs we've been with since the company's inception?
Nakajima-san, are you alright?
What, Kagawa-san?
You were about to fall. I haven't seen you lately because you've been busy. Is something wrong?
Oh, it's confidential.
I see. I could tell from your face and that one word. There must have been a big trouble at your company. Maybe something so big that your company won't be able to make pudding anymore.
Oh,
Don't worry. I will protect your company's pudding.
huh? I had no idea what Kagawa-san was gonna do, didn't know what was going on, but that afternoon, to my surprise, the president of the rival company came to our office. Kagawa, what are you doing here? Your company has been in a mess lately, so I thought I'd check it out. I heard you're about to run out of eggs. So what? Did you come here to laugh at the fact that we're not gonna be able to make pudding? If I do that, my daughter's going to leave me. What? We use the finest eggs in the world, and we just happen to run out of contracts with a few other places, so they have some eggs available for shipment. Why don't you give them a try? I don't want to owe you. I'm here to pay back your nephew for saving my daughter. I'm not here to lend. All right, we'll give it a try. Thanks. As a result, the brand of eggs used by the rival company did not compromise the quality of our pudding, but rather made it more flavorful and protected our pudding. It's thanks to Kagawa-san's mediation that the rival company's president lent a hand. I thank Kagawa-san. Kagawa-san, thank you so much.
I like my father's pudding, but I really like Nakajima-san's company's pudding too. These two puddings are totally different, but I think what they have inside is similar.
It's just like my uncle and Kagawa-san's father are totally different but somehow similar.
Yeah, something like that. They're rivals, but without the other, I don't think it would go the same. We've been competing with each other in the pudding rankings for a long time, but I think we can be a positive influence on each other. So, I'm glad that the pudding from your company is as good as ever.
Kagawa-san. Oh, a feeling maybe what Kagawa-san's father and uncle are feeling too. After that, Uncle and Kagawa-san's father stopped being enemies about everything and started coming closer. And finally, they started selling each other's fresh pudding and baked pudding as a set. Sales of both puddings have increased dramatically since the most popular fresh pudding and the most popular baked pudding could be purchased as a set. Recently, they have even started to jointly develop new products.
Ah, new product development is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait to combine the knowledge we've gained at each other's companies to make even better pudding.
My father and Koki's uncle are totally in sync now.
I think they were in sync to begin with. I'm glad they've come to appreciate each other's qualities.
Hey, can I have a bite of your pudding, Koki?
What? Sure, here.
Mmm.
The two companies have grown so much together that we now get together once a month for a drink. And we've been thanked and congratulated by everyone for our relationship. Pudding is the best! Pudding brings peace. My name is Koki Sugino, and I'm a chef working at my father's company. I'm trying to create a unique taste while continuing the tradition of my father's cuisine since I'll be taking over someday. Whenever I make a new dish on the menu, I ask my girlfriend the Shiko to try it. How's the beef stew with love and passion and red wine?
No good.
What? What's not good?
Koki isn't worth dating. The dirty atmosphere of this restaurant and the cringeworthy menu names you come up with have been bothering me for a long time, but I can't take it anymore. I'm not going to be happy dating this hopeless restaurant chef.
Wait, why? You told me last month that I had the best taste in naming things.
I was just trying to suit you. You always give it the most ridiculous names like omurice with lies and truth or carbonara of absolute extinction. I always questioned your taste.
I took the pain of heartbreak and put it into cooking, making sadness of love, coffee jelly parfait, and cold love gratin. But as time went on, the bitter coffee jelly and the cold gratin became popular among the regulars. This coffee jelly reminded me of a lot of things. There are a lot of things that happen when you're young. Cheer up! I was encouraged by many people, and 2 months after she dumped me, I started to recover from my heartbreak. Around that time, a customer dressed suspiciously started coming to the restaurant.
Welcome. How many people in your party?
1.
Sujuno-san, that suspicious man is here again.
The one wearing a hat, sunglasses, and a mask?
Yes.
Today he ordered Chef's Betrayal Carpaccio, Red Rose Meat Doria, and Sadness of Love Coffee Jelly Parfait.
Okay, I'll take the food to him when it's ready. The customer was dressed suspiciously, obviously trying to hide his true identity, and the restaurant was on the lookout for him. This customer ordered the menu one by one to make sure he had everything on our menu today. Thank you for waiting. Thanks. I can feel his gaze on me. Who is this guy? Yes? You do takeout, right? Can I get beef stew or onion soup or something to take out? Yes. Shall I bring you a takeout menu? Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much.
Did you find out who that was?
I don't know yet, but I know he likes the food. After that, the man kept coming back to our restaurant. The part-timer speculated a lot about whether a food critic might be visiting the restaurant, or if he was actually a celebrity, but we couldn't figure out who he was. And after about 3 months since the man started coming to the restaurant, we too became accustomed to seeing him dressed suspiciously. I'll have this, and this for takeout today, please. Coming here so enthusiastically? He's already a regular. And one more thing. You are Nishiko Sensu's ex-boyfriend, aren't you? That face, I guess I wasn't wrong. I'm sorry all of a sudden. I'm currently in a relationship with Nishiko. I was wondering if I could have a moment of your time to talk to you after the restaurant closes. Nishiko's boyfriend? I was surprised to find out that the new customer is my ex-girlfriend. I was surprised to find out that the new customer is my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend, and I have no idea why he wants to talk to me. Nishiko already has a new boyfriend. While thinking that I finished work and decided to meet the man at a nearby 24-hour family restaurant. So, what did you want to talk about? I inadvertently found out the other day that she was also dating you during the time she was dating me. Oh, does that mean she was two-timing us? That's what I thought, so I asked her, but...
No, I wasn't two-timing. It was you I was in love with, Kazao. But he insisted on going out with me. I wasn't interested in him at all. But he kept following me around, and I had no choice but to go out with him.
So I went to the store to see what kind of person you were. Are you serious? That's one hell of a lie to get away with. Calm down, I can't get emotional here. That's not true. Right, I had a feeling. Huh? I'm involved in the management of a group of restaurants, and I was educated by my parents who were gourmets from a young age, so I'm very picky about taste. Your food was truly delicious. It stole my heart. I was going to find out what kind of man her ex was without telling her, and if what she said was true, I was going to destroy the restaurant. But your food was amazing. I was particularly impressed with the sadness of love coffee jelly parfait. The bitterness of that coffee jelly, Only someone who's been through a painful heartbreak can make that. And I thought, you must have been unreasonably dumped by Nishiko. Yes, I really liked Nishiko and was thinking of marrying her, but she dumped me out of the blue. I'm sad to say to myself, but I have more money than you, but I'm not as good looking. Perhaps Nishiko weighed the pros and cons of dating one of us over the other. His name was Kazuo Omasawa. When we compared our memories of the past, we found out that Nishiko had been two-timing us while trying to look good for both of us. We were being compared by Nishiko. I think it was painful for Umasawa-san to find out this fact. I've already gotten over Nishiko dumping me, but Umasawa-san... After meeting you today, I made up my mind. I'm going to break up with Nishiko. After I break up, can I come back to eat that coffee jelly parfait again? A few days later, Umasawa-san came to our restaurant to eat the coffee jelly parfait. In other words, Nishiko was dumped by him. I guess you could say it was retribution for playing with a man's heart, weighing me and Umasawa-san against each other. But then Nishiko came to my house.
Umasawa dumped me because of you. What have you done to me?
Huh? Why is it my fault?
Can't you wish for your ex-girlfriend's happiness? Since I'm done with you, can't you at least line up the stories for my happiness?
Line up the stories? You make it sound like I'm the bad guy.
Ugh, I missed the boat. You have a nice face, but everything else about you is a disaster. I'd like to beat the crap out of my past self for thinking you were even remotely attractive because of your face. Prepare yourself. I won't ever forgive you.
How selfish. What are you gonna do about it? I knew immediately what Nishiko had done. Her job is a web writer. and she was busy spreading bad reviews of our restaurant and bad things about me on the internet. The regulars got angry with me and supportive as ever, but sure enough, the restaurant lost a lot of customers. Dad, I'm sorry, it's my fault. It's not your fault, Koki. It's completely her fault for writing all these false stories. While we were talking, Masawa-san came to the store. I brought my sister with me today. We had been eating the takeout food together for a while, but she said she wanted to come with me.
My name is Kyoko, and I am the chef at restaurant Sekai No Fushigi.
I'm Sugino, and I'm honored to be here with the chef at restaurant Sekai No Fushigi.
I love your real beef stew.
By the way, Sugino-san, you look a little down and your face is pale. Is something wrong? Actually, we're having a problem with some web writers spreading bad reviews about our restaurant, and it's costing us customers. You're a member of a restaurant group, right, Masawa-san? Can you give us some advice on what to do in this situation?
Huh? What's that?
Is that Nishiko? When I told them what happened, Umasawa-san was furious with Nishiko's misdeeds together with his sister.
Let's talk to our company's lawyer. We can sue her for slander and libel. The taste and technique of this restaurant cannot be lost like this. Leave it to us.
The restaurant group that Umasawa-san runs is large and very influential in the industry. When Umasawa-san announced that Nishiko had written a malicious article and that she could no longer do interviews at the group's restaurant, other restaurants banned Nishiko one after another, and she was forced to leave the restaurant industry. Furthermore, our restaurant sued Nishiko with the help of Umasawa-san's company lawyer, and Nishiko ended up paying a large amount of compensation. Nishiko was fired from her company and disappeared from the writer industry. Umasawa-san's sister, thank you very much. No. It's only natural that I help you since I made contact with you in the first place.
Besides, we wanted to protect a talented cook.
But it's gonna take some time to regain the reputation that was destroyed, even if it's a lie. Can you leave that to me as well? I'm in love with your cuisine and would like to help you preserve and promote the taste and technique of your restaurant. So why don't you join our group and open a new restaurant? You can make better food in terms of ingredients and price. I want Sugino-san to continue improving his skills as a chef. No, I'll pass. I can't lose this restaurant that was loved by regular customers at a reasonable price. It would take some time to get back to its former vigor, but I will continue to run this restaurant. Koki, you go on. Don't let this wonderful opportunity pass you by. Dad, thanks. I recruited some of the existing staff who wanted to work in a high-end restaurant, and we ended up working together in a restaurant owned by Umasawa-san. My dad and some of the staff stayed at the original restaurant, but Umasawa-san said he would protect my dad's restaurant by bringing it under the umbrella of the group. Now on the menu this month is pork piquita of justice.
Is that a play on the word justice? I love it.
I became closer and closer to Kyoko at the restaurant. I became closer and closer to Kyoko at the new restaurant. Kyoko told me that she fell in love with the taste and technique of my cooking, and after she made a strong approach to me, we ended up going out together. Now both the restaurant and my personal life are smooth sailing.
My name is Koki Kawasaki. I'm 26 years old. One day I got a call from my best friend Tomoya, who I've been close with since college, and he was getting married. Congratulations! You're the first among us to get married. Thanks. She has a strong desire to get married. And she was coming on to me so strongly that I felt like I had to go along with her. They say that momentum is the key to marriage, right? So what about the wedding? I haven't planned it yet. I was thinking of just registering the papers first. I see. I want to throw a party to celebrate you guys with some good friends. What? I'm so happy. I'm looking forward to it. I'll let you know when things get decided. Tomiya's wedding party. How should I do it? Saho? What's wrong?
Bro, my ex-boyfriend started contacting me recently. It was getting really hard, so I just blocked him.
Oh, really? Are you okay? My sister Saho is 22 years old. I think she's pretty good looking, even if she's my younger sister. When she was a college student, she lost her boyfriend to an evil woman in a terrible way and never recovered from it. She's still living at our parents' house, and I can't leave her alone, so I'm still living at home too.
Yeah, I think I'm okay, thanks. Were you on the phone with someone earlier?
Yeah, with Tomiya. Tomiya's getting married. I'm thinking of throwing him a congratulatory party since they don't have a wedding planned yet.
Huh? Tomoyo's getting married. I want to give him something as a present too.
Yeah, I'm sure Tomoya would be pleased.
I'd wonder what he'd like.
That's a relief. I guess I got her mind off things. I brought Tomoya to my parents' house many times, so Saho knows Tomoya too. I was pretty happy to see Saho happy about Tomoya's marriage. A while later, before Tomoya's party, we got some good friends and held a drinking party. I want to get married too. You have a girlfriend? Yeah, but she's really shy. She doesn't want to come out of the screen. I'd rather see a picture of Tomoya's fiancé. Sure. Ta-da! Oh, she's pretty cute. Wait. What's up? Do you know her by any chance? What? No, it's nothing. I thought she looked like one of those celebrities, but I couldn't come up with a name. I wonder who it is. I recognize Tomoya's fiancé's face. It could just be a resemblance, and she could be a stranger. Tomoya, what's your fiancé's name? Her name is Mami Yarisugi. Oh, her name is Mami? Wait, that name sounds familiar too. Could it be? Mami Yarisugi. That picture and name had me very puzzled. The name of the evil woman who stole my sister's boyfriend and off away a year ago was actually named Mami Yarisugi. My sister showed me a photo of Mami Yarisugi once, and I thought she just looked like Tomoya's fiancé, Mami Yarisugi. The woman told a lie to my sister that he was having an affair with an unspecified number of men. He was a spendthrift who had debts. The man at the time belittled my sister and dumped her. The woman apparently went to great lengths to make my sister believe her, including creating a fake photo. The rumor spread throughout the university, and she couldn't go to the university anymore. And to add insult to injury, the woman told her, I got pregnant with your ex-boyfriend's child. My sister then dropped out of university. My sister was depressed because of that woman. She finally got better, but she became very timid about relationships. If that woman is Tomoya's fiancé, it's a terrible thing, but it's possible it could be a different person, and it's not a good idea to cast a strange suspicion on someone else. If it is a different person, I want proof that it is. Otherwise, it's heartbreaking.
Tomoya!
What? Mommy?
I came because I heard you were drinking with your friend.
Sorry for the abruptness, guys. Let me introduce you. This is my fiancé, Mommy.
I'm Mommy. Nice to meet you.
Is this the chance to ask her a lot of questions? Nice to meet you. I'm Koki. Where did you two meet?
At a drinking party. I've been working as a receptionist at a department store since I graduated from college. My friend invited me to a party, and I met Tomoya.
I've heard from my sister that the woman in question has been unemployed since she graduated from college, and she must have been pregnant when she took the boyfriend from my sister. She doesn't seem like she has a child, so I guess I'm wrong. Huh? Mommy-san, you graduated from Sekai No Fushigi University? I graduated from Masada University, which is next to it.
Oh, really?
Sekai No Fushigi University? The same university as my sister. This is the worst case scenario, but it's possible that Mami Yarisugi, who hurt my sister, broke up with the man who took her away, lied about it, and then went after Tomoya for his money. Tomoya works for a top company. What should I do? I couldn't talk about it in a place like this, so I just went home without saying anything. Then I showed Saho the photo we took as a memory, which my friend insisted on taking. This person, is it her?
Mami Yasugi. I'm sure. But why? I thought she was marrying the boyfriend she stole from me. And what about the child?
She's a compulsive liar, but I can't even tell what's a lie anymore. Maybe she lied about being pregnant. I couldn't handle this problem alone, so I turned to Kaneko, the smartest and tight-lipped of all my friends.
What's the story about Tomoya's upcoming wedding party?
There's something I need to talk to you about. It's a pretty heavy issue.
What?
I explained the situation to Kaneko and showed her the screenshot of my sister's message with Mami Yarisugi that she had saved. I also showed Kaneko the pictures of the messages that Kaneko had saved, including the messages abusing my sister, and the pictures of the pregnancy test that she had sent. Kaneko repeatedly compared Tomoya's fiancé's picture with the picture of Mami Yarisugi my sister had.
If the woman who hurt your sister and Tomoya's fiancé are the same person, that's a big problem. Even if it's the same person, Tomoya will be the one who finally decides whether to marry her or not. But we can't let him marry her without knowing this fact.
But I'm too scared to make a move when I think it might be someone else. I don't want to do anything to put a damper on their happiness by making a mistake.
There's an easy way. You can bring Saho to the wedding party.
What?
What? You decided to allow us to bring our girlfriends and spouses, right? Then why doesn't Koki bring Saho? Saho knows Tomoya, so it's not unnatural. If Tomoya's fiancé were the evil woman, she would be upset to see Saho. That's what will strike and attack. But she's so smooth at talking. I hate evil women like that with all my heart. It's okay. Leave it to me.
Kanako was even angrier than her siblings. And under Kanako's direction, Saho and I were to attend Tomoya's wedding celebration party together. Sorry, Saho. I know you don't really want to meet someone who even looks like them.
No, it's okay. It's for Tomoya's sake. And if it's her, I want to see how she ends up.
I see.
Saho, are you ready? I want to crash the party before it gets exciting. Okay, let's go.
Tomoya. Oh, Koki, thanks for organizing such a great party today. Oh, you came too, Saho.
Yes. What?
She turned pale when she saw Saho. Could it be the evil woman who humiliated Saho after all?
What's wrong? You look pale, Mami-san.
You're right. What's wrong?
No, nothing. You look as pale as if you just met the woman you once stole her boyfriend from. You're not feeling well, are you?
What a strange analogy.
Seeing that girl makes me sick. Can I ask you to leave?
That's my friend's little sister. What's the matter with you?
It doesn't matter. She makes me sick. Somebody get her out of here. Oh, you know Saho. Oh yeah, you went to the same university. Yes.
What? You know each other?
I don't know that woman.
That's not a nice way to put it. That's right, Mommy. Apologize.
Oh, you didn't bring the kids today, Tomoya?
What? Kids?
Mami-san's kids. Mami-san, you have a kid, don't you? Actually, I have a junior colleague who graduated from Sekafushi University, and I heard that Mami Yasurugi got pregnant last year, so I completely thought you were going to marry Mami-san with a child.
What?
Wait, who started that crazy rumor? Huh? Is it a lie? But Saho said she got that message from Mami-san herself. Right, Saho? Yes.
Saho, can I see that message?
Yeah. Stop! Get out of here! Somebody! Get these three out of here!
Tomoya looks at Saho's phone while Mommy screams. And then the party was over. Tomoya asked for a quick word from us, and then questioned Mami-san, and Mami-san finally confessed. Why did you do such a terrible thing to Saho?
I was so sick of her being popular for doing nothing.
What about the pregnancy?
That's just a lie to give Saho a bigger shock. I'm not actually pregnant with anyone's child, so don't worry.
What am I supposed to be relieved about? How can I feel safe with someone who lies and hurts people like that? In the end, Tomoya and Mami-san's engagement was called off. Thank you so much, all three of you. I don't know what would have happened if I had gotten married without knowing that awful story. Me and Saho couldn't have done it alone. It's all thanks to Kanako's help.
Yes, I wouldn't have been able to fight if it weren't for Kanako-san. Oh, I was just playing along. Kanako's a scary person to make enemies with. I've never seen Kanako being talked down by anyone. It's fine as long as you don't make me an enemy.
Kanako is so cool. Later, I found out that the reason Saho's ex-boyfriend wanted to get in touch with her was because he found out that Mommy had lied to him. I think it was to report the breakup. The ex-boyfriend, who was finally able to talk to Saho through a friend, apologized to Saho.
I feel lighter after he apologized properly. I hear Tomoya's working hard too. I have to move on. I wish I could be as strong as Kanako-san.
Yeah, good luck. My sister was finally feeling better. Afterwards, Saho and Tomoya, who were victims of the evil woman, consoled each other and hit it off. And me too. I approached Kanako to get to know her better. As a result, we are now in a relationship. Next year, I'm going to be busy being invited to and inviting people to weddings.
Kanako-san was cool. I couldn't help want to see Kanako-san flustered. But still, if you lie and humiliate others, it will surely come back to you someday. It was an easy story to understand, wasn't it? You shouldn't lie. How did you guys enjoy today's story? Leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. See you guys next time.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.